Today we're making the most smoothest, silkiest, most amazing mash you will have ever had. This is going to be fantastic. Let's get right to this. Hey, how's it going? Thank you so much for dropping by to yet another Food with Adult video. Now, if you are brand new to the channel, then do consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on those notification bells, as you won't want to miss out any future recipes on this channel. With that all said and done, let's get started. Now, I've got 4 potatoes here, and they say usually the best potatoes for mash are the Yukon Gold. I couldn't get my hand on those, and the pack said these are perfect for baking, mashing, but it doesn't matter what potatoes you have, you can pretty much pull off the same thing. You need to slice your potatoes down equal, like so, just so they boil at the right time. Now, I've got 4 potatoes here, so this will give you a rough idea of how much mash you can get from 4 potatoes, and you can add more or less potatoes to your needs. We're going to add them to a cold water pot and put these on the boil for the next 15 odd minutes, and once the fork can go through them easily without any resistance from the potatoes, we'll take these out. So let's get these added to a pot of cold water. Now, what you want to do with these is when you put them on, you need to add a generous amount of salt in there. I'd say at least about 2 tablespoons worth. And don't worry about mixing it, because that will dissolve automatically. Now, these potatoes have been boiling for the last 20 minutes. Let's just see where they've got to. I've been checking them as I go along. Oh, that's perfectly done. Look, the fork just goes through the breaking apart. We're going to run these through a colander, get all the water out right now. So we're just going to turn the gas to medium and put the pot back on. What we're going to do is get these potatoes back in there, just to make sure we've left no water and moisture and liquid in them. They're just going to dry out, which is going to make them super fluffy, and just get them going in there for about a minute or 2 in the meantime. So I've got a saucepan at the back, and we're going to add about 60 grams of butter in there. We're just going to melt this butter down. Now, these can go in some form of bowl that we've got ready here on the side. Let's just come to this for a while. The butter is all melting away beautifully. So those potatoes are fully dried out now, and we're going to crush them or rice them through this potato ricer. One of the best things to have in your kitchen. I've put the camera in an awkward position, so just bear with me, guys. This is actually quite good. It's got them hooks on there. Just lean it across, fold it over. Let's fill this little container up and just rice them out for a beautiful smooth texture. Look at that, absolutely brilliant. Beautiful rice mash falling through. Just repeat this for the rest of your mash and you should be good to go. I've got about 300 milliliters of milk and butter in this, so 125 milliliters of single cream and 175 milliliters of milk. So 125 milliliters of single cream, 175 ml of milk. I'm just going to bring this to a light boil, and to enhance the flavors even further, we're going to add a small pinch of salt in there, and then chuck 2 stems of rosemary and about 4 cloves of garlic for that extra fragrance in there, the aromatic and the flavor from the garlic and the butter, which is going to drive that flavor and that beautiful, smooth, silky, consistent texture all the way across. Let that come up to the boil, and we'll pour that through a sieve little by little into the mash, and then fold it in, which is going to be absolutely fantastic and creamy and just amazing. So while the mash is nice and hot, we're just going to pour a little bit of this through, and then we're going to mix. So probably pour about a third of it, get that back on there, and just start to fold this in. incorporate it little by little. If you add the whole amount in there, then you're not going to get that same consistency. Wow, you can just see the mash transforming already. Now it might seem like a lot, but it's literally going to absorb all of that beautiful creaminess and just take this mash from being an ordinary, boring, stiff, lumpy mash to a creamy, silky, buttery, smooth mash. Now if you don't like garlic, then you can leave out the garlic and just add the rosemary. It'll give it a nice aroma to this. Wow, just look, guys, I mean, come on, look at that. We're just going to enhance the flavor of this even more. Now you don't have to do this step, but I love black pepper, and we're just going to sprinkle a small amount of black pepper for that beautiful warmth, the heat, and that rustic flavor. And that, my friends, is an absolute amazing plate of pasta ready to be eaten. Creamy, garlicky, with a bit of them herbs, the flavor from the butter, the smoothness, the silkiness. Enough talking, let's eat this right now. Right, I've got the plate of mash here. We're going to give this a try. Wow, look how creamy that is. It's just unbelievable, guys. You really need to make this mash. You'll never go back to just mash smashed with whatever else. Try this. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oh my god. I mean, it's just mash, but honestly, the richness, the garlic in there, I can't stop. I just can't stop eating this. It's unbelievable. I just had to force and stop myself, because I was going to go and eat all of that right now. But I need to get this video finished, and then I'll go and enjoy it later on. Thank you so much. I'm just going to go and finish that mash. So thank you to everyone who's watched the video thus far. If you've learned something new or enjoyed this video, then be sure to give this a thumbs up, as that really means a lot and gives support to the channel, which I appreciate. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.